against Lord Beerus, who has a lot of range, could be on anything. Not with this, though. They have mulligan to 6. I will mulligan. My thought here being we can preordain between the fetch. We might have enough to set up a dig through time. I feel like every time they shuffled, okay. I don't know. I felt like I need to play around days, and that's probably just wrong. But okay, so I could set up Demonic Tutor into Ancestral. I mean, see how far that gets me. If next turn, if I have 3 mana available to me, Underground, Demonic Tutor for Ancestral. Beerus is also a grinder, so could very well be double queuing. Bum ba da dum bum bum. Dear opponent, there they go. I mean, did they go get Misdirection? Force pitching Brain Freeze. Okay. Put the pressure on them. Sure. No land drop. See, I need to be more mindful about playing out when I don't need to play it out. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. They still have not made a land drop. Wow. One, two, three, 4, 5. So, which version of Breach are they playing? Okay. So I want Hydro. I want Surgicals. Do I want... They can just ignore Sphinx. And the Ixalan Jailers don't do anything. So then what do I want? Is the Tinker package from my side just distracting? Or is that how I'm going to set up a win? I do kind of wish I had like a Thoughtseize Duress type effect. I mean, I have Gitaxian Probe to check that the coast is clear, but maybe more than checking the coast is clear, being like able to strip the card from them. Do 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 do. DAC is good for filling up if you're going for Underworld Breach. What does this hand do? Nothing. Speaking of hands that do nothing. Good night. I like that they didn't lead on Pyroblast. They still could have Fluster, though. Hey, thank you, thank you. Unfortunately, we have our back against the wall, and we're fighting as hard as possible to see if we can get there. And we're already down a game, so basically as poorly as possible. Yep. Let's see what they do. The Ponder shuffled. Okay. Ponder shuffled, but preordained topped. That helps. For the most part, I feel like it's been the latter. I think I want both of these. But which one do I want now versus which one do I want later? I think Flusterstorm is better now. So let's put top. Get him for one. I feel like I have not been drawing well, but I feel like a lot of it comes down to how you sequence your cards. So to a degree, I feel like I have not been playing well. So that does not help. Okay, so let's go to the next turn. Let's start by floating a blue and a red and gush. So maybe we could draw into something. The answer is we did draw into something. And we can keep up. I can keep up Pyroblast or Fluster, not both. That's not true. I can keep up both. God, I hope it's still in my deck. It is. Okay. So, managed to draw the wrong thing. We could strip lands out of our deck. We could also just brainstorm. We've already played a land, though. We could brainstorm twice. So if we put back land, Vampiric Tutor, we could cast a Vampiric Tutor. I like that. Merchant Scroll, Vampiric, Deck Faden. Okay. Oh, they put Sprite Dragons in. So we have already time walked. We did not get to see their hit, so we know they had Dak Faden. Yeah, okay. Put Underworld Breach on top. We'll cast Underworld Breach. attack. Vampiric. Putting... What, Black Lotus, right? One, two, three. Okay, not bad. Drop that. Eat. One, two, three. So there's a Narset. What are we looking for? We're looking for specifically Brain Freeze. So bottom, bottom. 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 Do you not want any of these cards? One, two, three. Ancestral, I would have to eat everything. I just, could I draw worse cards? It's pretty awesome. One, two, three. So I have found Brain Freeze. And I basically need to have one more way to get a card in the graveyard. I think we got there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's a lot of storm. Whew! Wow. That took a long time, but I guess I'm glad it did. Maybe I need better... Maybe Mystical Tutor type or Merchant Scroll type would do me a better... Yeah, I can't think of what Pithing Needle would help against. Is there anything that is just not good enough? If we're just kind of going back and forth, I don't like the disadvantage of the Mystical Tutor Merchant Scroll, but maybe that's what I need to still do. The redundant Dread Horde is not... I'll try that. So if we draw the Mystical, we know it could have been a Dread Horde. Well, come on, this is just annoying. Yep. Every time I do that, I always have to wonder, was the first hand good enough? Was the first hand good enough and I'm just not giving it a chance? You're going to Shattering Spree my Lotus Petal? There's a lot of hesitation on red mana over there. Whatever. Haha! Look at me! I can flash back a Pyroblast. They just might have the kill. Bravo! They did. So we had to mulligan to 5 to get there, and then they just have the kill anyway. Not too bad. Now, should I have Lion's Eye? Probably. I mean, Lotus Petal can help stuff set up, like with the Dreadhorde, but if you're trying to, I guess if you're Breach only like they are, then yeah, it kind of comes down to Lion's Eye is going to be able to clear the cards in your hand, clearing, or not necessarily clear the cards in your hand, but provide that much more fuel, because you saw in the second game, I was down to basically not having any fuel at all, and that's what was the problem. So they got us. We lose. Best of luck to them. So that gives us a stunning, powerful 2 and 4 today. Yeah, that is going to be the end of the stream. I am not going to drop, however, so that I can help with data collection. That is something that the Vintage Discord has started doing, or has been doing for a while, and I hadn't helped in a while, and so now that I have a new computer that can definitely handle it better, I'm willing to contribute. And what it takes is you kind of sit there after the matches end, you put in the standings, you go through and all that. So I am not going to drop. However, I am going to stop playing. So thanks everybody that hung out today. If you're not already following the channel, consider giving the channel a follow. And then I take the old data and I post videos up to YouTube. You can find my YouTube channel if looking for JPinterMTG. I'd appreciate it if you'd follow, like, subscribe, whatever that nonsense nomenclature you're supposed to do for YouTube as well.